If I were to ask you the last time Wroetoshaw uploaded on his main channel, what date would you give me? 6 months ago? A year ago? 2 years ago? The last time Wroetoshaw uploaded was on February 19th, 2020. The first COVID lockdown didn't even happen the last time Wroetoshaw uploaded on his main channel. My bro gets a 193 foot draft world record, FIFA 20. Ah, the harmless times these were. With a channel of 16.3 million subscribers and guaranteed getting over 3 million views every single video, the question is this: why would you stop uploading? Now, as a person that of course has had a YouTube channel for quite a long time, not exactly in the millions, but I've had 1 or 2 videos in the millions before, I can guarantee to you that Wroetoshaw makes more money uploading than he doesn't. And by the way, it's not only YouTube on his main channel that he doesn't upload, but even on his Instagram. 5.7 million followers, and the last time he put anything up was on the 26th of May 2021. Twitter. And yes, I will still call it Twitter, no one calls it X. Sorry Elon, no one cares. He is a little bit better on here. His only post this entire year was a picture of him in the snow in January. First things first, tell me down below your thoughts about Wroetoshaw. What do you think about him, and where would you place him in terms of the biggest and best content creators in the YouTube world? Make sure you like, subscribe, it does go a long way. And Mozilla Designs, use code W2S for 15% off all items. Today is of course the Championship Playoff Final, and we've also got some new prints from the FA Cup Final and the Scottish Cup Final, and of course all the other playoff games as well, promotion games and so on and so forth. So go and check it out, boys. And yeah, Harry. I think people need to remember sadly who Harry was when he first started rising through the scene. I remember well back in FIFA 13, the insane level of fame he got in a very short amount of time. The only comparison you can really have is obviously KSI. However, he felt different, mainly due to the rate of the speed he was rising up, and he was doing nothing too special compared to anyone else, other than one main key thing: he liked to scream. A lot. FIFA wagers, FIFA pink slips, FIFA pack openings, the entire lot. And he made himself the main man at all of these. The FIFA pink slip idea first came from KSI back in the day. I believe he did a pink slip, which from my memory was back in FIFA 12, that he did the entirety of a team of the year team, in which he did a live stream and he lost that team at the end of it. I remember that live stream to this day. I was there live for it. It was a remarkable idea and really started the entire new era of the FIFA scene. And Harry Wroetoshaw was of course one of the main factors that added himself into that. He had an abundance of energy which was already in the scene by a couple of creators, but he just went above and beyond on trying to be as ridiculous as possible at every opportunity. If it's screaming from the first second, explosions everywhere, and most importantly, completely destroying every controller and every chair he has around him. It's perfect child entertainment, and I would know because back then I was a child. I would have been 13, 14, and I absolutely loved his videos back then, and I thought it was the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Even though he did do FIFA 12 videos, he didn't really make a name for himself much at all by doing that. My first ever memory really was his Forfeit FIFA series. The standard idea of eating chili, cinnamon challenge, splashing egg on your face, pegs on the face, whatever else, and then he instantly turned into the pink slip series. And as you can see on screen now, the type of thumbnails will instantly be recognizable to you if you was a part of this era, because I don't know why, he completely nailed the thumbnail ideas straight away. I'm quite jealous. I've seen some creators explode in the scene, even in recent times, the likes of Denny Aarons. However, I mean, he went from a 9.4k view video of German tank Malapa review to, within not even a month, having a video with 3.5 million views. I mean, just think about that. And every single video hitting 200, 300, 500, 1 million, 2 million views. It was insane. Now, of course, I'm not going to go through the entirety of his channel here. However, he maintained this type of content, this type of brand of being a very child-friendly, high-pitched, blue hoodie, rager, smash controller and chair screamer boy. This was his entire brand for quite a lot of years, actually. And at one point, you got to realize that you cannot maintain that forever. You can't be always known as the guy that screams at PAX, especially not 9 years, 10 years later. In the FIFA 15 era, there was a slight change to his content. This is due to, of course, the Sidemen, that he became an official part of the Sidemen back in 2015. Therefore, more in real life challenges and more football challenges became a much more common theme. Of course, an obsession about cars and diss tracks and so on and so forth. The KSI Sucks diss track, even if that entire era was completely fake, may actually be the greatest diss track I've ever heard, even better than Kendrick's. However, from a pure content creator perspective, if you were to really judge his content in terms of how easy it is to make, it's very easy content to make. Like, this would take an experienced editor 45 minutes to really do a pink slip video or a pack opening. It doesn't take any time whatsoever. And this does play a huge factor later on. In 2016, he was really big into his challenges. The Sidemen Crossbar challenge video has 72 million views, which I have honestly no idea how that got so many views. That's actually obscene. Rooftop football challenges, Sidemen Olympics, slip and slide football challenge, crossbar challenge, forfeit football versus my sister. Yeah, this of course turned into the new era of Wroetoshaw during a FIFA 17 time period, now doing a lot more brand heavy type of content with the likes of Manchester City. Yeah, you know, Cristiano Ronaldo. I do need to highlight this. Wroetoshaw shushed Ronaldo in his own back garden, and that video became one of the last videos he ever had on his channel. He did a couple of FIFA 19 pack openings, definitely nowhere near as much content for the entire year, and almost every year that went by he made less and less videos. During the entirety of FIFA 18, he only ever made 6 videos about the game, a majority all being pack openings, and for FIFA 19 he only made, from what I can count, 4. This is a massive shift, of course, to his typical content, and it was blatantly obvious from here that he was becoming less and less motivated to upload. Of course, throughout the entire year of FIFA 19 and 20, he uploaded TikTok try not to laugh challenges, Fortnite type of videos, reaction type of content. You know, not the best type of content in the world, until, of course, he stopped on February 19th, 2020. Again, by the way, like, his last video was before COVID lockdown hit in UK. 4 years is a very long time. And there you have it. That is his entire channel. Of course, that isn't just it. Of course, he's done multiple thousands of videos with the Sidemen ever since, so he's not only just focused on this one channel, and he does have a second one, which I cannot always forget that he does have. He does have a second channel called Wroetoshaw Plus with almost 4 million subscribers, and he does actually upload there a couple of times a year. However, these are all typically the same video, which is, well, you know, the most easiest video to do: ranking videos and Reddit videos. And as of recording, the last time Harry ever made a single FIFA video was back in 2022, in which he had a NordVPN deal. So it kind of explains to me that he only did it because he had a sponsor and needed an easy video idea. So he did a pack opening type of video. This does become a kind of familiar theme. Almost every single video that he has done always appears to have a sponsor in it, main one being a company called Air Up. So it only feels like he only ever uploads a video when he has a sponsor to put into it. And a little thing that you may have forgot about Wroetoshaw was that he had an actual business idea called Kicktown. This was 4 years ago, and you know when I said his last video on his main channel was during FIFA 20, just before COVID hit? Yeah, that's a big problem, because he made Kicktown, and very quickly after he made it, yeah, COVID happened. K-Town was a fun idea where, you know, his community, just normal people, kids, whatever else, can come down and try out football challenges in a pretty cool setting. It's actually a really cool idea. The only issue is, during the timing of it, it was doomed from the start thanks to COVID, and it got closed down pretty fast. Not just his company, but every single company. So I imagine that did not help. So I've kind of gone through his entire channel here, and I've not really explained exactly why he stopped. And I mean, I think that the answer is quite simple here if you've been paying attention, but he simply doesn't need to, or doesn't care about social media at all. He simply has no incentive to bother making content anymore, and if he does, it appears to be only when he's financially incentivized to. It could be due to the fact that he just cannot be bothered editing his own videos, even though he can very easily have a very good editor, pay the editor to do the editing process for him, something that I imagine wouldn't be that hard for him to get. But maybe he simply is in a financial situation that he simply doesn't need to, which is fair enough. And one little thing as well, he has actually got a little side channel here, which is an interesting one, called Harry and Theo Go Golfing, a golf channel, which I never would have thought I would say, with Wroetoshaw and Theo Baker, in which in last 5 months there's been 4 videos, so there's some improvement there, and instantly it blew up 1.2 million views in 5 months. I mean, Christ, I wish that I was able to do a brand new channel and get 1 million views in the first video. That's just remarkable. It does appear that Harry is very much happy just doing content for the Sidemen and doing little bits of content for other creator channels like Chris MD, which is a shame because I think Harry, for most people, is one of the most relatable creators in the scene. For a lot of people, one of the funniest, mainly because he kind of does not care about what he says, really, and that's actually very much respectable for a lot of people. I very highly doubt Harry's watching this because he's got much more important things to do. However, if you are, pal, just bring back a pink slip just once, please. Thank you. Enjoy your day, boys. See ya.